A package has been detected at my front door.
What was that car horn outside?
Come on.
All right. So
We're
anyway, welcome to Expired Plates Podcast. This is going to be episode number 9. We haven't even got a title for it yet, but you'll see it on the thumbnail when we get to it. But anyway, I'm Brad.
And I'm John.
And thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, do us a favor, y'all. Obviously, hopefully you subscribe to us. Make sure you like. Really help us out. Share. If you enjoy what you're seeing, share with your friends. Share on Facebook. Share on any kind of social media you got. That really helps us out to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we just did our free raffle giveaway.
Yeah, we did.
For our 300 subscriber and TBW Blades
From Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa.
Wow.
Des Moines. I like saying Des Moines.
Des Moines.
Des Moines.
It sounds like someone took
Sounds
like a rock and threw it in the river and whatever noise it made.
It sounds like a real voracious place.
Voracious. Anyway, but Des Moines, Iowa, man, that's pretty cool that we got people all the way out there, man, really reaching out for us. And that was a subscriber from one of our big supporters, the
Little River Forge.
With Mr. Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey Carter over there.
Jeffrey.
Jam up knives. So.
Yep. And which will be in the giveaway that TMW or whatever BMW Blades is getting.
TBW Blades, yeah.
I wonder what TBW stands for.
I can tell you, actually. It is, give me 1 second. It is Ted something Wilham.
Oh.
I think it's Ted Bradley Wilham.
Well, I don't even know if you're smiling at me.
So,
I don't know if I'm messing up or not. I'm so confused.
Let's address the elephant in the room, all right? And I'm not poking at John here, but the big guy,
here he goes,
if you
knocking
can't
everything
tell,
about you now,
has not got his glasses on today. He has his your Oakley sunglasses that are prescription.
So I got my prescription sunglasses, and I was wearing these and left my regular glasses in my truck, and we took Katie's Jeep. So
you want to try some of Courtney's glasses and see if they work?
No, because she looked through mine and she was like, "Oh my God, Jonathan."
She did. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Because I'm blind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be over here dropping beers off the edge of the bar because I don't know.
Yeah.
And is that Crown Royal?
That's that Crown.
Yes, ma'am. That's that Crown Royal lemonade. That whiskey.
Brad said he'd never pick one of those up.
I did not say
you
what a fibber.
said that.
Yeah, fibber.
You better go back to that episode. I said
you called it queer beer.
I said
he did say it was queer beer.
I said you. I said you won't drink a seltzer beer, and I'm going to get you to drink a seltzer beer.
That's not even a seltzer beer.
I drank one of the
Bud
Light Next.
I understand, but you did, but you about threw it up, and there's still.
I can't even take that type of homosexual.
Yeah, it was a 12-pack, and somehow there's 13 in there. I can't even do that math.
Yeah. My stomach said that is not the white trash I'm used to.
Yeah. He said you'd rather drink a water.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And I don't like water because fish freak in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
I heard you laugh that time. That's the only reason I know I said something okay.
Hey, so we went to Gators the other day. And
did you get the Gator burger?
No, I was about to, but I was telling the guy, John, there, the bartender waiter guy, and we were just joking about it. And he's like, it's actually really good. I was like, no, I believe it is. I love that stuff. And I was like, yeah, I was like, our friend. So I was talking to him about the podcast and stuff. He actually subscribed. He was talking about.
I got all the whiskey in that lemonade.
I said, yeah. I was like, apparently she ate like 3/4 of it, and she was like, "Why is this burger white?" And he's like, the whole thing was white. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know. Apparently she ate 3/4 of it before she finally
looked at it.
Decided it was kind of curious why it was
white. This
white.
one's peach bread.
Have you tried the peach natties?
No.
That sounds like a real awful combination. Natty
and
peach.
I agree with you. It sounds awful, and my buddy
is it the Natter Days?
No, it's an actual like regular Natty Light, but it's a peach Natty Light. And I agree with you. Like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, and I'll pound some natties, but I was sitting there and I was like, that sounds disgusting. I tried it, but now in my defense, or the Natty Peach's defense, I was like 8 beers deep before I finally committed. So, when you're 8 beers deep, everything tastes all right.
Yeah, everything tastes like Busch Light.
That's like, it's like, man, all I got is Bud Light or Busch Heavy, or all I have is Budweiser and these Bud Light Next. well, if I drink enough of these Bud Heavies, I can probably stomach one of those other ones. So.
I don't know.
I feel like those Bud Light
feel
Necks,
like
that's what you take the next day when you're recovering from a hangover.
I feel like that's the beer that people talk about. Like you get drunker when you put it in your butt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
you take the Bud Light next to the butt.
Yeah. That's a big thing, actually. Like I remember probably
2009. What was a big thing?
So do you remember people butt chugging this stuff?
No.
Okay, so
me and you hung out in different.
So the college towns, man. This is true story. Okay, matter of fact,
hung out in different places.
Matter of fact, pull it up, and just not necessarily butt chugging. All right, so this is what college students were doing. Like the law enforcement were getting called to the college. Right, it's happening at Florida State a lot. They were taking women's products. Right.
What type of products?
The feminine products.
Like tampons?
Okay, you said it. And them tampons.
Yeah, the tampon.
And they were dunking them into bottles of vodka.
What?
Men are doing it too now, right?
Like in the Wickle shots?
Yeah, so men are... Oh, man, we forgot all about those. I got a thing I had made in the fridge.
Katie said I can't have none.
Did you fart?
Not yet.
Oh, man, I smell something.
I burped.
It could have been me. That's probably what it was.
You have a dictionary or AI definition behind you.
All right, so butt chugging, also known as alcohol enema or boofing. Dude, that burp is horrid.
It's just got real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, look up. So what they were doing,
new boofing.
So what they were doing was dipping these tampons in the dang vodka.
Oh.
Guys are putting them up their booty holes, and girls are putting them in them, and they get drunk. Like,
wait. The women are putting it in the men.
I mean, maybe it's a team effort, but I mean, you have to hold it. Let me tell you.
I mean, I'd have to have somebody with me to help me. I can't reach it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if you did that to me, it'd take at least 5 of y'all, 4 of y'all to hold me down, and 1 of y'all to put it in.
50 Shades of Alcoholic on you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a drink like anybody else, but if you're shoving that up my butt, it's going to take 5 of you, 4 to hold me down and 1 to put it in, because there's no way that shit's happening to me. But they were doing it. They go into class, and like you pretty much immediately get drunk. Yeah, so there was like, I mean, is that one of them looks where you want to try it?
Or, look at his face.
That is not. I don't
He's
want
concerned.
nothing about none of that.
Dude, this was legit. This was happening.
I don't even want to talk about this.
We got to talk about what happens in the world out there.
No, sir.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I got one of our subscribers calling.
No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no bacon.
Hey, Ish, we're recording right now, buddy. So, if this is about the golf tournament tomorrow, can I call you back?
Yes, you can.
All right. He's, Ish is kind of like Eeyore. He's all right. Yeah, what was that? Snuffleupagus. He was the drug addict on Sesame Street.
Is that the other side of butt chugging?
No. Snuffleupagus. He was the drug addict on Sesame Street.
That's what's up.
He was the one that was always like, he was the one on Crank or something. He's always like, "Hey, bird."
Oh, he's on a different type of stuff.
Yeah.
That ain't Crank.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, bird." You looking up Snuffleupagus? Yeah. Pull up a Snuffleupagus video. Just listen to the way he talks.
Oh, he ain't on no Crank.
You probably could
Crank. I
videos.
feel like I ain't never did it, but I feel like Crank had to get you right. You know what I mean? He'd be buzzing, like power line kind of buzzing.
I think he got it muted, but yeah, that's Snuffleupagus though. But yeah, the way he talks, he's always like, "All right, kids, let's go party." He's always like wanting to get down and dance. He's a weirdo. I mean, but also you got to think. Yeah, I think Dave Chappelle had a skit about this, but
I feel like.
Did you watch Sesame Street growing up? Are you that old? I watched Sesame Street.
No, I was young.
But I mean, like, you got to think, like, we were some weird kids because, like, you got to think we watched this 8-foot tall yellow bird walking around. A dude lived in a trash can. That's a homeless guy, right?
Barney's weird too.
Yeah, Barney is weird.
Dude, don't you talk about Barney.
You were a Barney kid, weren't you?
I was. Golly, I love Barney. Even now, I like Barney.
What was Barney's friend? The other
PMA.
PMA.
Yeah, positive mental attitude.
Oh, well, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. He only time Barney got mad is when it rained, and he was like, "This reminds me of a song."
Do it again.
This reminds me of a song. Dude, that's just a positive dude.
Hold on. What's your best cartoon impression? You first, Brad. Then Brad.
I guess it had to be
Barney. Wasn't well. They did make a cartoon out of Barney.
I literally almost said Barnhill.
Yeah. Well, Barney wasn't a cartoon till later. He was
a child molester. I don't know. It'd have to be.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, remember Count Dracula? They said he was a pimp. You know, on Sesame Street.
What about what's the Mr. Rogers?
Oh, we can't trash talk Mr. Rogers.
I heard he
he's
was a
veteran.
petty.
I also heard he was like a Marine Scout sniper or something like. But I heard that was debunked or whatever. But
Hey, what was that really?
you ever watched the movie about him? It was actually really good.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like covered in tattoos or something. I don't know.
He's not though. He's not.
He's not.
Nah, that was like a debunk.
It'd be a lot cooler if he did.
It would be.
Yeah, almost like that.
He's a
butt stuff he's
1%er.
doing in Tallahassee.
Can you do a Goofy impression?
I don't know who Goofy is. Oh, I know. He's plays on Scooby Doo.
That's Scooby.
Okay, my
Scoo-
bad.
Scooby-
Shoot,
Scooby-
my bad, guys. My
Scooby
bad.
played on
Dang.
Scooby Doo.
I didn't have a good childhood like y'all
Goofy-
did. Y'all could afford TVs.
Goofy
I
was
couldn't.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Well, he was. Yeah, he was.
He
with
was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I thought Mickey Mouse was Mickey Mouse.
No, he was Mickey Mouse's buddy.
Oh, he was his road dog, his
Yeah,
partner.
his partner.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
one.
I got to go ahead and tell you now. Oh, I got a mango. This is a mango.
That's gross. I was tucking every one of them.
It's
I
actually the
didn't
mango
want-
is not bad.
Man, let me get a little.
Hey,
sip.
but
I
he
like
had a real
mangoes,
great selection over there at 47 Liquors.
He does.
He
I
has
like
like
going
the
there.
best selection around.
So like in behind, like that's why I like going there. So anyway, again,
That's
shout
gross.
out to Danny at
Whoa.
47 Liquors.
Even
You
though
don't
we
like
didn't
mangoes?
meet Danny.
Yeah,
we
y'all-
told your
we
guy
didn't
to say
get
hello.
man.
Yeah. So Danny, he is now our official. He's not a sponsor, but he's definitely our official. What you call it?
Supplier.
Alcoholic
he's our
supplier.
He is our
Water boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, water boy. I
How
like
about
it,
this, right?
body,
Yeah,
body.
I like
he's
it.
good people.
So Danny's our official hydration provider.
Station,
Yeah, at 47 Liquors. right here.
Hydration station.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually our hydration destination. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah, there it is.
That's a T-shirt.
yeah, it is.
47 Liquors, your
Boom.
hydration destination.
Yes, sir.
We just
With
gave
it.
him $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Boom.
If we can get a percent off of it, though, just think that's.
I'm
Mhm.
still stuck on this like cartoon thing.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I guess Barney
So-
would be mine.
Do it.
It's a God. What was it? It reminds me of a song.
You gotta do it again.
It reminds me of a song.
Okay, Brad, your turn.
Mine would probably be Scooby. I mean, I was gonna do that before you went goofy with
Ooh,
Scooby, but
man.
he's like, "Oh, Ruggy."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Oh man. it's
Comment
raining.
down below like your favorite like YouTube characters.
Hey, so
I mean, not
YouTube cartoon.
cartoon characters.
put in the comments what your favorite cartoon growing up was
Oh
is,
man.
and I'm gonna try to guess your age off your cartoon you grew up on.
Oh well.
My reply-
You know me.
I'm
so-
gonna reply back to your comment in the video if you put your favorite cartoon character when you're growing up.
This is a good topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to comment and see if I can guess your age roughly.
How about we hit
And it's
the-
like it's fair rules now. I get 3 years up or down.
okay.
That's fair.
How
right?
about we do it reverse style right here, live action,
okay?
where you know our age already. Guess our favorite cartoon. Starting with Katie. Katie, what do you think mine is?
Barney.
Is this like cartoon today or cartoon growing up?
Growing up.
Growing up, yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. Boy, I'm gonna be like.
She's got to guess you. Where you going, Katie? Come on. Oh yeah.
You said she said his was Barney. He
Yeah,
was
she
pretty
thought-
adamant on this Barney
I'm
junk.
turning my camera on.
And he's hitting a purple vape.
Oh yeah.
And he's hitting a purple vape. So I
This
feel like
reminds me of a high.
this reminds me of a hug.
Anyway, what do you think Brad's cartoon is? You're slacking.
It was almost 35 years ago,
She don't know.
and the show's actually older
she
than
barely
that.
seen the towers
This
fall.
this show's older than that, and I'll say this right here. I grew up with a house that had 3 TV channels. And at one point in my life, we had stolen cable. We had a black box.
That's real now.
Yeah. Bought it at the flea market.
I don't even know cartoons from 30 years ago.
Oh.
Was it Scooby Doo?
Nah.
Was it Mickey
Mickey.
Mouse?
Nah. Mickey Mouse, I don't even think had a show.
I remember my mom talking about cartoons like growing up, but I can't remember the names of them.
Well, technically I had 2, but if I had to pick one, I'll let you hit either or.
So go ahead.
Flintstones.
Okay, that's a good one.
I like
Mother favorite.
Tom and Jerry.
Mother favorite. Well, Tom and Jerry was good. That was only Sundays though. So the Jetsons.
Oh,
you
yeah.
get up early Saturday morning. And
Hey,
catch,
I was around when the Jetsons were still playing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
not
yeah.
coming out, but still playing.
I remember when they were, which I mean, they were already making color, but a lot of the episodes I watched were black and white, and some of them were in color. And I love Gilligan's Island.
Right. So what do you? Oh yeah, I was a Gilligan's Island fan. So what do you think Katie's favorite cartoon was growing up?
Let's see. What age?
What age? What?
What age was it your favorite cartoon?
2000s.
Don't say like 6 because your cartoons change between 6 and 8.
Oh, like how old was I when I watched them?
Yeah.
So I didn't watch a whole lot of cartoons growing up, but I was probably around
VeggieTales.
Huh?
VeggieTales. I'm saying it's a good Christian.
That was a
Christian,
church show.
It's a
okay,
good Christian cartoon.
We watched that.
Are you knocking that?
No.
What's up?
I had my
was
fair
banging,
share
bro.
of VeggieTales. Don't worry.
Chick-fil-A used to have VeggieTale toys.
I was probably 8, between like 5 and 8.
Jimmy Neutron.
No, I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, shoot.
I quit watching cartoons at a young age, and then I started watching.
Power Block TV. That's what I.
Well,
did.
then I started like the cartoons I watch now that I'm older is like Family Guy.
I'm gonna leave the camera now.
And American Dad.
So
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Back does. Okay. What do you think my favorite?
You didn't
was?
guess mine.
Oh, I think it's going to be a.
That's crazy. Y'all always forget about me.
I didn't forget about you.
Okay, let me ask you this:
I
were
said
you a
VeggieTales.
Disney or Nickelodeon?
All
kid?
of it.
Was it?
Ooh, you can't watch Ren and
SpongeBob?
Stimpy.
I can't what?
You couldn't watch Ren and Stimpy.
I didn't.
No,
I wasn't allowed to
heck
watch
no.
SpongeBob either.
Oh my!
What?
God.
There's
well,
a lot of adult humor in SpongeBob.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
there
it
was a lot
supposed
of
to be an
stuff that
Adult
was.
Swim show.
Yeah, it is.
It was supposed because you got crabs at Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I actually
funny.
had that shirt for a while.
That's what's up.
So Nickelodeon and Disney you watched,
Yeah.
and cartoons. Man, I'm gonna blank.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Drawing a blank.
Da-da-da-da. Pink
Yeah.
Panther.
Oh, that's some old stuff.
I
right?
loved Pink
old.
Panther when I was younger.
I used to watch
now
Pink
they
Panther.
they did replays, and my grandma had all like
Reruns.
the VCR tapes
Yeah,
of like all the cartoons.
we just called them cassette tapes.
Or that, yeah, cassette
Yeah.
tapes, VCR.
Yeah, VCR is what it went in.
I love
Brad
Pink
calls them
Panther,
that new thing.
and Tom
Yeah.
and Jerry was my good second.
I like Tom and Jerry. What was the bulldog? The one that was like he either played the sheriff.
Yeah,
or,
and,
yeah.
uh-huh.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And the dog, there was a dog chained in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there
what
was
do you?
there was an episode where he
There's
broke out of
times-
prison. I used to watch Tom and Jerry at some point. I don't think I got
There
like,
was
hooked
it
into
was weird. It's kind of like Pink Panther, where there was like
Remember
no.
Looney Tunes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Space Jam.
That was good
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh man, I love Space Jam.
Elmer Fudd was probably my favorite.
Without
Like, if I had, I never
Oh.
watched the LeBron one.
Me neither, because
Yeah,
F
you
that.
stole 23, man. You can die.
yeah,
But
I'm gonna turn my mic off now.
burn it with
So,
fire.
all right. So anyway, getting
What
past
do you
these-
think? We ain't done. What do you think my favorite one was?
Cartoon Magic School Bus.
Barney.
No, neither one. Rocket Power.
I kind of remember that show.
Woogity 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 woogity.
I remember that
God,
show.
Man, I loved Rocket Power, man. And Hey Arnold.
Did you? Oh, hey Arnold.
Yep.
Yeah, football head. What was
I like the Golden Girls too, but that's not a cartoon.
Nah. What was your favorite regular show?
Growing up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Sorry. I don't know why I was drawing a blank. Justified with Raylan Givens.
So this is gonna blow your mind. You watch Justified?
No, but I liked Reba. I don't know if it's in the same category, but I watched
God,
Reba
I
on
watched so
reruns.
much.
I did watch a lot of Reba. What was the one with Rodney Carrington? He had the Rodney Carrington show or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
Like, that was
that's
a
what
funny.
it
I
was.
love Rodney.
I might be
Carrington, man.
young, okay, but I know some.
Yeah, you're cultured. You're cultured.
Yeah.
you
It's
guys
like
right
music,
now.
man. People make fun
What
of me
was
about
what was
music.
the fat guy and his wife? Roseanne. You watch Roseanne?
So
Yeah.
it's funny. No,
John Goodman. Oh yeah.
whenever I was in high school, I was like a lot more ditzy than I am now.
Oh, I don't believe
So
that.
no, not at all.
Can't believe
Not for
that.
a second.
Mhm.
Them roots ain't blonde.
I thought you were waving at me.
No, I was flicking Brad off.
Oh,
You heard that?
They used to call me Barbara Jean. That was my nickname in high school. Was Barbara Jean
who's
Barbara
that?
Jean?
from Reba,
Oh, okay.
the blonde lady.
Oh, yeah.
The
that checks out.
the ex-husband's wife.
Yeah,
Yeah, that checks out.
and she and Reba became friends.
Yeah.
Hey, so you know what's weird? So like, if you could start a job, like if you could pick anything you want to do right now, like you're fine. Like you don't need to be like crazily successful. Just you could pick any job you want right now.
Digital design.
Digital design. Okay, I can see that because you're good with computers and stuff.
She is good with digital design.
Yeah.
That's like I think of like her.
So Josh was here today. Like he was actually, how do you get all this stuff, man? I was like, man, Caitlin throws stuff together so quick. Like she's just good at that stuff.
Just dials it up.
He's like, well, how do you do it? I was like, I call Caitlin.
Call Katie.
I don't.
I was like, I call Caitlin because I don't know crap about this.
You know a little bit more about the technical stuff than I do, like all these chords and everything. I'm good with like graphics.
You're talking about that rat.
No.
That rat's.
You're
It's
talking
not
about
that
this
bad.
rat.
It looks better than my desk at work. Okay.
I try to keep
That's
it clean
true.
and organized, but I mean, there's hangers underneath that desk. If you looked underneath it, you'd be like, fire hazard.
Yeah,
What would you
graphic
do?
designer.
What would you do?
Build trucks, man.
Oh, okay.
I'd build trucks, man.
So here's the thing. Remember, if you pick something, so my dad told me this. If you pick something you love to do for a living,
you'll never work a day in your life.
he said you're going to grow to hate it. And he did. He worked on cars. Like he loved cars. He did it for a long time. We bought hot rods, all kind of stuff. And he doesn't do it anymore. Really smart, loves all that stuff. But like it's a fun project thing. Be honest with you, I start a bar. I've always wanted to start a bar.
That's where the money's at, though.
I want to start a bar where you can like it's line dancing this night, not some Coyote Ugly stuff, but I just want to start a bar where you got pool tables, darts, cornhole out back,
dirt floor.
I don't want to go so far as
You
dirt
could
floor,
talk to old
sawdust
Danny.
floor,
That's what I meant. That is pretty cool.
And but not like it's a pool hall or this right here. Just a place where people come together, and you got to have a couple bouncers, but you got to have them bouncers.
I grew up in a bar.
Really?
Yeah, my dad owned nightclubs in Panama City.
Oh, well, man, I mean...
Yeah, Rowdy's in Panama City was
really?
my father's, yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Rowdy's...
I've only known this guy for like 3 weeks, so we've been on a podcast for, 2 months?
Yeah.
We met the day
my
before.
dad owned Rowdy's in Panama City on Front Beach Boulevard. So, anyway, and as a kid, I'd sit up on the bar, and, Rowdy's kind of all the waitresses and waiters and bartenders and everything had like this Western get up.
Yeah.
So I'd sit on the bar as a kid with my little cowboy boots and my little 6-shooters.
And in a diaper.
Yeah. Just watching, people fight. And this girl was like, "You want me to take your badge?" She come up to me, and I had like my little badge on because I was a sheriff of Rowdy's.
Yeah.
She come up, she was like, "Hey, little boy, you want me to take your badge?" I said, "You want me to shoot your titty off?" My dad slapped me off the bar. Boom.
So I remember, like they're tearing La Vila down and all that stuff.
Yeah, it got messed up during.
Yeah.
What you call it?
Well, Michael hit, but Michael, it was already kind of bad. It was empty and like it wouldn't really run. But they're building they're building like a whole new like nightclub twice as big as La Vila. I heard like and a lot next to it, and La Vila's a lot.
So La Vila and Spinnaker were in was in the building together.
Yeah. Well,
and right on the beach. I mean,
well, Spinnaker was same lot. I think it was the same lot. But yeah,
they blew their wad during the MTV Hot Days.
Oh yeah, and they were killing it, man. And it's crazy. It's like I remember going there during all that stuff, but
I never been.
Yeah, no.
Oh
man, like La Vila had like a pool with bars in it and stuff like that. It was crazy, man. I used to love.
I was more like the Golden Nugget and Sharky's fan.
Okay,
the Golden Nugget was a strip club.
No, I know exactly. I used to pass it all the time.
Yeah, I did the.
And I say pass it. I never went in there.
My first job was actually is working at the Egg House at Quorum's. Was my first job. I was flipping eggs at Quorum at 15 years old, working night shift during the summers at Quorum's.
So
like two blocks down.
231, right? You know,
yep.
231.
Yeah, 231.
So if you take 231 going up in Alabama.
Yes.
As soon as you get into Dothan, there's a place called Cowboys on your right. You ever been there?
No, I hadn't.
Cowboys is a huge bar. And they have some famous people that come play there, but like Cowboys, man, like that's the kind of bar I want to own. Like I used to like love going there. It was not far from where our military unit was, so like you get done at night, you go to Cowboys, go party down hard, and you make friends and enemies there. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
but
they be doing some fighting out there. I feel like it ain't a good bar if you ain't got a couple bar fights.
It's a straight country bar.
That's what's
but
up.
It's like one of them country bars where you got tables, darts, big dance hall floor, live music every weekend. Like it's big names usually.
I wish I could find a place
or the up and comings that like 2 months later you see them on YouTube or TikTok and they're just blowing up.
I want to find a place like Ray Ray's Juke Joint. That old Jimmy Johnson was Jimmy Johnson was talking about. Jamie Johnson, sorry.
Yeah.
No, Ray Juke Joint.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, so Ray's Boom Boom Room.
The Boom Boom Room.
Yeah.
Ray's Boom Boom.
What's our time out there, Caitlin? Just out of curiosity. Top of the computer screen. I had this whole conversation with.
Come on.
I know what I'm looking for.
Okay. All right. Don't hit me.
We are at 27 minutes.
All right. Cool. So we're 30 minutes in. So we got
dial
plenty
it
of
back
time.
down.
Yeah. Don't hit me.
I'm just playing.
I'll keep my mic on the whole time.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Brad?
I'm just saying. So
I bet I could stay on topic better than y'all
you
can.
probably can. But TW Blades or TBW Blades, he done commented on the video and all that stuff. So
cool, man.
He is locked in for his win. I'm so excited, man, that somebody we knew
actually
at least
watched us.
I mean, this is gonna show you. So we're some Florida boys, right?
Yep, diehard
/ Alabama, and again, so TBW Blades, man, Des Moines, Iowa. I mean, it just goes to show you we're kind of reaching out there. We're spreading out a little bit. So,
are you doing your Big X plug dance?
Hey, Evie, so the other day, like Evie,
watching Big
we're
X plug?
we're at the field trip, and she's like, "Can I wear your hat?" I was
Oh,
like,
that's
sure,
cool.
baby. So she's like, "Can I have one?" I was like, "Oh God!" I was like,
I'm out.
I was like, $30.
It is kind of cute.
Evie, man,
I can't see it. I have no idea. It's dark outside.
Is it raining? Oh man!
Dang, it's storming right now. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah,
it was sunny and 85 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, I mean, we literally just get. It's 7 o'clock. Usually it's sunny right now, and it's.
I want to show my hat on the camera.
Go ahead,
show your hat on the camera.
Hey, we got a couple hats. We got 2 or 3 hats left. Been kind of being stingy with these last 3, but if you still want a hat, let me know. I'm gonna probably order another 25. I might order another 50. I don't know. Probably the next episode we do, we'll do our giveaway with the charity thing.
Yeah.
So on this video, matter of fact, if you made it this far, drop us a comment.
Yep.
If you got a charity that you are interested in and want to support,
yep.
We'll do a short too. But look out and see if there's anything charity of your choice that you might be interested in that we could help out. We would love to help out a viewer's charity and help you out. Make sure we want to make sure we try to keep it to where it's majority of the charity that we're donating to is going to the cause. I mean, I understand that some charities have to make a little bit of money to pay for overhead, but if you got some ideas though, please hit us up. We would love to help out a charity. So
yeah, and not Brad's First Baptist Bar and Grill that he's trying to get open.
Yeah.
No,
How many subscribers did we have earlier? Do you remember?
424.
419.
424 is what you said earlier.
Yeah, we're at 422. Sometimes we lose subscribers on some stuff, but probably the guys that didn't win the raffle.
Yeah, they're like, man, F this,
Yeah.
man. F expired plates.
Yeah, well, my one might have been Batista. He might have been like, what?
Darn.
But yeah, I'll get him back. Don't worry.
Sorry, B.
But don't forget, like I said, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you subscribe and like and share for us. Sharing helps us out a lot, believe it or not.
Hit all the corners.
Yeah, hit all the corners. Like it for sure. Those likes help that AGA thing kind of keep working.
Thing. So, is there any like recent news, anything like that? Any like world topics?
We were talking about a little bit earlier, but like these tariffs and stuff. So
what is a tariff?
All right, so let me get my economics course going for you. So the tariffs are basically you're China, I'm America, right? Well, because I'm wearing green.
Okay.
So
I'm wearing white.
I go to sell you this vape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the vape's $3.
What?
So the vape is $3, right? And China puts a 90% tariff on here. Not saying that they have a 90%.
Has she already took the picture?
I think so. So
it looked like she's still taking pictures.
Basically, for me to sell
90% tariff.
For me to sell my American goods to you, you're going to charge me a 90% markup, a tariff, basically to be able to sell it there. So I got to sell it for more to make the money or whatever. Which means they got to pay more when it's there, which means when it gets there, no one's buying it because it's too expensive, right?
Okay.
So, but you're China and I'm America. and you're selling something to me, and I got a 10% tariff on you, right? So you're selling me the same product back at a 10% tariff, which means you barely have to mark up your item to sell it. All right.
Got it.
So that's why like Chinese and Taiwan and all this other stuff sells so much stuff here, because we don't have a big, huge tariffs on them. So what they're trying to do is, and it's not that you're not going to do tariffs. It's just free trade. That's what we're trying to get to. Free trade, fair trade, really. Like, yeah, there's a tariff, make some money, because that's how the government makes money, is on the tariffs. But, you know, if we're sending a product there, why are you marking it up so much? So the government's making a pile of money. So they're trying to get to is either fair, not so much free trade, but we're trying to get to fair trade. Caitlin's by air just taking selfies. Yeah, content.
Yeah, content. So this is something
Check
that
out
was
on
brought up.
OnlyFans.
This was brought up to me by a friend of ours, and he posed the question.
I don't know how I'm going to go back to Busch Light after drinking those.
Why? Because they're so good.
I mean, they're sweet. They're a little too sweet for me, but to drink one every now and then. Hey, this is where the power of AI comes in.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna be like alcoholic.
yeah. So anyway, you're saying a mutual friend of ours or a friend of ours? Or...
JP.
Okay.
And he said,
"We got a backup generator."
Oh yeah, boy! Shout out Generac.
Yeah.
Expired plates. It keeps you going.
Yeah.
Generac, baby.
Generac. Stay in the podcast.
Stay in the podcast. So anyway, he said, if we got rid of property tax in the state of Florida, would you be for it or against it?
So I would be against it, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'll tell you
because that's what I said, and that was his thing.
I'll tell you why. You need property tax to an extent. Property tax is what pays for the fire departments, the local police, the roads, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and not necessarily the roads, but the schools, et cetera, et cetera,
that's
et cetera.
what I said.
Now, is property tax like overpressed? Yeah. Because here's the thing. So the dollar is always fluctuating.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, the dollar is shot up because of these tariffs and stuff. The dollar is shooting.
The terrorists is doing it?
No, the tariffs.
Oh, tariffs.
Yeah. That
I thought the terrorists got my money.
Because the dollar is shooting up right now, why should my property tax go up? You know what I'm saying? Because now you can buy more with a dollar than you could a week ago.
Got it.
So so they'll readjust your property tax like usually it's every other year.
Sorry.
So
she stood up and missed me jeans, got me.
I think property tax should be based on, it's a percentage, but here's the thing. So I'm not telling you because you work hard you should pay more. But the property tax should be based off of home value.
Mm-hmm.
Partially the income of the person, because let's say that, and I don't even want it to be that, but there should be some kind of property tax. But here's the thing: once you buy your house, the property tax should be set. That should be it forever.
Yeah,
like every home you own should be, and that's what you do in the state of Florida. You homestead. So, like, we bought this house, we homesteaded it, but now we have other property.
What does that mean?
So, homestead means like from when we buy the property tax will always be locked in when we homestead.
Got it.
So, but if you own another property, now that property tax can go up, but it can get so crazy and stupid. And property tax, like at a beach, like in Panama City, will be stupid crazy. The roads are the same. Everything's the same. So why are you paying more? There should be a cap. There should be a cap on the property tax. Unless I'm getting more for what I'm paying, there should be a cap.
So
get what you pay for.
I said the same thing, and I was like, listen, that money is allocated to a certain thing. Like
a lot of it goes to schools in your district, and a lot of it goes to some of it goes to roads, but your fire department, your police, stuff like that.
And what I posed to him was, so what is the solution for the economic depletion that property taxes brings to the state of Florida?
Here's my thing. Who pays property tax?
Residents.
Homeowners.
Yes.
Not renters.
Yeah.
Renters don't pay property tax. People in apartments don't pay property tax. I think if you pay rent, property tax should be included in it. A percentage,
Yeah.
Because the first thing that the county commissioners or whoever's going to say, the first thing they say is, "Oh, well, there's a lot more people living here now." Okay, well, that should mean that there's more homes, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it means there's more apartments or something.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, so we need more police, we need more fire. Well, if that's the case, then anyone who lives in this county, not just residents, property tax, there should be a person tax. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you reside,
pay taxes just to live. That's kind of crazy.
Even easier. Do you have, instead of doing property tax, do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. If your driver's license says this county, you pay a percentage of money every year when you renew your driver's license or whatever it is, right? And not renew your driver's license, but every year since you live in this county and that's your address, we're going to mail you this to your address every year, like when you renew your tag, right? Do the property taxes based off your tag for your vehicle.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. That was a deep one.
Yeah, I was getting.
But I mean, but then you got people who buy, like, this is really common over in Pensacola. You got a lot of people who buy their tags and get them in Alabama because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But they live in Pensacola.
True.
You see a lot of Alabama plates in Pensacola. But
I buy my gas in Georgia.
Oh, dude, it was $2.70 yesterday in Waycross.
Dang. I
filled up probably 40 miles before I got there for $3.01. I thought I was getting a deal. I topped off before I left at $2.70.
I got gas today.
All 2 gallons I shook in that car.
$2.81.
Where at?
Sam's Club, Valdosta.
Yeah. Sam's Club is always a good place. I got it at Walmart.
We went and seen the new Snow White today, me and my daughter, for a field trip.
How was that?
I couldn't tell you. I slept through it.
We went to the Okefenokee.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Did you see anything cool? Any cool wildlife?
Yeah, we saw some gators and stuff like that. But here's my thing. Like, they left Lafayette County, Florida, where you have Mallory Swamp 5 minutes up the road to go drive 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours.
To look at the same thing.
To go look at another swamp. I was like,
I want to go.
I mean, now granted, Mallory Swamp, you're really looking at a bunch of dead bodies and beer cans compared to, that's where they go to hide them.
Dead trees.
Yeah, dead trees.
Brad,
dead trees. That's what I meant. Dead bodies of wooded area.
Dead tree bodies.
Yeah.
Like Groot from Avatar. No, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you were close though. Real close.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I'm Groot.
He's so cute, and the one where he's a baby.
Oh, I love
that's
Groot.
so cute.
I love when he restarts and he goes back small again.
Me too.
So, are you on your camera right now?
No.
Did you point out our new background? So
no, but I will.
We need any of our listeners, followers, or anything like that, subscribers. If you see, Katie's getting her hair right.
Yeah.
So
Lord.
you see, we're starting a little backdrop for our sound tech audio engineer expertises. So we got some plates going. If you have any plates,
donate them.
Send them to us.
We'll pay you for them.
If
we have to.
Katie will pay you. So
Katie, but
as long as you get a cash app.
She don't care.
But like if you have a plate, especially a custom plate, it's got to be an expired tag. Like something you don't have anymore. But
get off here.
Don't go through the Walmart parking lot ripping tags off of cars and sending them to us. Please don't.
But if you do, don't tell us that's where it's from.
I mean, some people aren't going to just send you a license plate.
Well, if we start getting some tags, if we send tags, or we start getting tags in the mail, and the expiration date on the tags is like 26 or 27, we know something's up.
Yeah.
So, but if you got some tags, you want to send them, you want to get them in the backdrop, we'll move some of our stuff to the side and put some of y'all's viewers tags up there. We would love to get some tags. If you have some collegiate tags, you see we got a bunch of Gator tags up there. I know John would be happy to get some from Alabama. So, but if you want to send us some, we'll hang them up. We'll move some of our stuff to the side and put some of our viewers tags up there. And
we'd like to fill that whole wall.
Yeah, be a good backdrop. We got some more space we can do, but it goes actually way above Caitlin. So
yeah, way above her.
But it'd be cool. It's just kind of our little thing we're trying to do to decorate the studio and stuff like that. Trying to make it a little bit more homey. So not like BET kind of homey, but Inspired Plates kind of homey.
Yeah.
But
like welcome to my crib.
Yeah.
Kind of homey.
Beating Scavengers. I don't know what that means. Oh, so he's won. So now he's won, so now he's commenting on all of our pages.
That's what's up.
So, but TBW Blades. I'll hit you up here in just a little bit, man. But we have another giveaway we want to do at 1,000 subscribers. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. We're going to do something possibly. We're going to try to do something monetary. Ideally, and I'm not saying this is what's going to happen.
Yep.
When we hit 1,000 subscribers, and I talked to John about this, and if we get there financially, monetarily, or whatever, ideally at 1,000 subscribers, this is what I want to do. I want to send $1,000 in gift cards and some gifts. Maybe by the time 1,000 subscribers hit, I can actually put $1,000 aside, but it might not be $1,000. Maybe it'll be $250 or $500 or something like that. But we want to do something significant. Throw some hats in there, some T-shirts, some glasses, some good stuff. So, but I just we both really want to show our support. And I say both of us. Caitlin's a big deal on this. My wife is a fill-in from time to time. Like our families, our kids, like we want to show our support back to the subscribers and stuff. So
most definitely, and like I said, we never planned on making anything out of this, but
it's like a personal goal at this point.
Yeah, me and him has really dedicated a lot of our time.
Yeah,
a lot of our time. I feel like I've been here.
We could be drinking in the pool.
It could be drinking in the pool.
Danny at 47 Liquors, I told you he wants us to do a live stream or a podcast during one of the bourbon tastings, right?
Oh, we should. When are those?
So it's every Thursday, 4 to 7 at 47 Liquors, right here in Lake City. But they have 2 locations. They alternate every other week. But on Thursdays between 4 and 7, they do bourbon tastings. I told him you're not a bourbon guy. He said, hey, we take care of you some beer. So,
I'll do some beer tastings.
He was talking about
it ain't Blue Moon.
He said that he'd set up the table for us, get us set up and stuff like that. So it probably was just we'll take a single camera setup, go do everything, and
well, I don't know if you know this, but I went into 47 Liquors for the first time today.
We can also get a tripod and use a phone.
Yeah, especially. So how'd you like it?
It's a really well stocked, nice, organized.
Anything you think you want and stuff you didn't know you wanted is there.
Listen, Katie walked up to the cooler and he had a wall of High Noon. I had to fan her. Babe, how do you feel about 47 Liquors? She was really impressed.
It's
not what you expect when you walk in.
Well, no, and because I don't drink. Like really?
No.
So
you're a casual drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a responsible drinker.
Same.
Is what you are.
Yeah.
I'm a casual drinker.
But I walked in and it was very organized. It was very. I mean, he had really good sales. Like the Blackberry Crown was on sale. Yeah. Like I think it was like $29.
Look behind you.
That's a $50 bottle of Crown.
Look behind you. He had buy one get one,
and he had a great selection.
$10-$20.
Yeah, he had a great selection.
Isn't this the one that everybody's talking about they couldn't find?
Oh, so TBW.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
You
edit this out.
I'll text it to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, text it because the neighbors next door will be trying to get a free cable off of us.
Yeah, no. Share password.
But I was very impressed, truthfully. I'm trying to send you money, Brad, and it won't let me. Venmo says the transaction can't be completed.
Is it me?
Your call cannot be completed.
It is. It's always the man. Hold on. I've tried to send it 3 times.
Do you want me to send you?
Send me a request for $50.
You said for $50,000.
50. If I had it, I would share it.
Man, I wish you.
I don't even know if we got 50, bro.
I wish you had $50,000.
Listen, we just got to get through this wedding, baby.
I was about to ask you. I was about to ask you what your your phone number was on here, but
make sure it's the right one.
Is it the one that says Caitlin Stokes?
Yeah, I guess. I don't have a Caitlin Stokes.
That was my other Caitlin. I'm just kidding. Don't beat me up. I don't know what you're looking like down there. So,
all right. If you get a request for cheesecake,
is she mad, Brad?
Nah, I can tell she's not mad.
Okay.
It says make sure you're paying the right Caitlin. Confirm the last 4 digits of their phone number. What's the last 4 of your phone number? 3241.
I wasn't trying to put that out there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, change your number.
We can't use the Wi-Fi password, but we can put my phone number out there.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. I don't know, weird people texting freaking.
Oh man, never mind. Hold on, I tried to pay you. Let me take that back.
Indian giver.
I'm gonna request it. Request it. There we go.
It keeps saying payment can't be completed. They said it's their issue.
Anyway, can we do this later, guys, so we can finish our podcast?
Oh, are you upset that we can't stay on topic?
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, guys. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Amateur hour.
Yeah, craziness. So, all right, we got about
How far are we in?
We got about 10, 15 minutes more to go. Yeah, we got about 10, 15 minutes.
This would be a good short one.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, this episode will air. Okay, so when this episode airs, so it'll be 3 weeks from now.
Okay.
Because in between, well, no, this will air not this weekend, but next weekend.
Okay.
Next weekend, we will have special guest Trent Bailey with us.
Yep, I'm very excited.
You should be. He knows a squirrel that can do a lot with a grapevine, or he'll tell you the whole story. Okay. You'll be married, so we can really say whatever we want.
Yep, that's true.
Look how excited he is.
No more collars and leashes.
He doesn't have glasses on, but he can see this shit coming.
Yeah, boy. I can see me acting a fool.
I'm excited because when this airs, so their wedding is
April 19th.
When this airs, the
we're having a charcuterie board.
Yeah, we will be doing. Are you doing a charcuterie board?
Yeah, one of them boards.
I like charcuterie boards.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a charcuterie table.
I got 3 of them that were made for our wedding, and
3 charcuterie tables.
Yeah, they have our names and everything on them because the person who kept my mom kept making them for us, but they kept misspelling stuff, and then the one that came in the wood didn't look right. So she
Amazing Grace is doing ours.
Grace with a Z.
Oh, that's pretty
with
cool.
A Z.
That's
like
catchy.
You're grazing.
That's catchy. That's catchy.
Amazing Grace. Yeah.
So y'all on the honeymoon, so when this airs, y'all should be going to the honeymoon.
Yep. We're going to be 10-12 the honeymoon.
Yeah, and that's going to be Pigeon Forge. That is what you said. That is
the Vegas for Baptists.
Vegas for Baptists. So, but Pigeon Forge is not far from Carolina, so y'all can.
No, not far at all.
Yeah, y'all can always go to the Indy Casino, get some firewater.
Yeah, we ain't trying to spend no money like that.
So
we're going to spend
my
money.
bank keeps flagging the transaction as fraud because I haven't used Venmo in 40 years.
That's okay.
I'm just going to bring you cash.
That's fine. So he hits me up earlier this week, something like that, and he's like, "Hey, how much should I put aside for
a week trip to Pigeon Forge?"
And I threw the number out there, and he's like,
What'd you tell him?
I said, top end $2,500.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Yeah, he's over here talking about like
$5,000,
$20,000. I was like, he said about $5,000. I was like, no, don't get me wrong, $5,000 in Pigeon Forge, you can buy a lot of Amish shit. So the last 2 times I've been in Pigeon Forge, I don't think I spent more than $1,000.
Which we're going to a lot of shows.
Yeah, and if you go to the shows, and it's only 2 of y'all though.
Yeah, I've totaled it up.
$150 a night though.
No, it's not.
It's expensive.
But you're talking. You said that much after the housing and everything's paid for.
Yeah, the housing's already paid for. We'd already got that.
Yeah, so you're talking about just say $150 a day for food and maybe some drinks. And now, if you want to buy stuff, take you some more. Like you want to go shopping, not just like
we're going to go shopping. Yeah. We're going to Palmetto Moon.
This guy.
Palmetto Moon. Give me some more of these local boy t-shirts.
All right. Well, again, if you made it this far in the episode, please make sure you subscribe, like, share. Please share.
Do all the corners, all 4 corners.
Yeah, all 4 corners.
This one, and this one.
Yeah.
All of them. Do all the things. Click the bell to get notifications on your next videos. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment down below your favorite charity so we can get you your charities and everything like that. So, woo! There it is right there. Episode number 9 or 10. I don't really remember. But this is Expired Place Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm John.
And I'm Brad.
Let's sound it out.